In my last video, I questioned why the Z fighters other than Goku don't use Kaioken, the extraordinary technique which increases speed, power, and energy output. In this video, I'll be continuing my line of questioning by asking why the Z fighters don't take advantage of a training method which has helped greatly in the past, especially in dire circumstances where time is of the essence. That question is, why don't the other Z fighters use the Hyperbolic Time Chamber? Make sure to subscribe to this channel and enable notifications so you can see all of my content right away when it comes out. Now, as it was explained in the Dragon Ball manga, the Hyperbolic Time Chamber, or Room of Spirit and Time, is another dimension of space and time, which is connected to the Earth through a doorway inside Kami's Lookout. Through this doorway is a living area with various instruments used for measuring time, and beyond that, an expansive blank white space which is the size of the Earth itself. The air within the chamber is thin and difficult to breathe. The temperatures range from blazing hot to freezing cold, and the gravity is 10 times that of Earth's. But the biggest difference of all is that a single day on Earth equals 1 year in the time chamber. This difference in time and atmosphere is why the time chamber has proven to be one of the greatest assets the Z fighters have at their disposal. Oddly, despite many years passing since it was first introduced, very few of the Z fighters have actually taken advantage of this training method. While Goku and especially Vegeta continue to use the chamber for training in Dragon Ball Super, none of the others have continued to do so as well. And this is perplexing because there have been a number of occasions where this would have proven incredibly helpful. For example, in the lead up to the Universe 6 tournament, only Goku and Vegeta entered the time chamber, while Piccolo and Buu were training outside or not at all. Considering the fate of the Earth and which universe it was in was at stake, you would think at least Piccolo would want to train, but he elected not to because he couldn't keep up with the others. This seemed like an excuse to keep Piccolo on a much lower level than Goku and Vegeta, as he's shown to have huge leaps in strength whenever he trains with someone much stronger than himself, such as when he trained with Goku during the 3-year gap, going from being weaker than base Goku to being pretty close to his Super Saiyan level. And considering he didn't contribute much in the tournament, it feels like a wasted opportunity. The Black Arc only saw Vegeta training in the chamber, and pretty much left out the other Z fighters aside from future Trunks, who himself ignored the chamber when he should have used it while he could. But the plot made him as strong as he needed to be anyway. Vegeta actually destroyed the chamber in this arc, but it was restored again after this. The next big example for when the other fighters could have entered the chamber was the current universe survival arc in the Tournament of Power. This is one of the biggest examples that is almost inexcusable, as there are 10 fighters on the team, and with the exception of Vegeta, none of the others even used the chamber. And considering that the 10 fighters were only given 48 hours to prepare for the tournament, the outcome of which would decide whether or not the universe itself was erased, it makes no sense for none of them to have entered. Vegeta stands to gain far less power in the chamber than the others would, especially fighters like Krillin, Tien, Roshi, the androids, and Majin Buu, who have never been in the chamber before. And considering how Majin Buu got way stronger for only training for a day on the outside, he should have gotten even more so inside the chamber. And they wouldn't even need to worry about him falling asleep for too long afterward, because any nap he could take would be over in a matter of hours on the outside, giving him more than enough time to train, rest, and enter the tournament. And inside the chamber, everyone could have also worked on teamwork, combination moves, and more. Yet none of this happened, and everyone seemed fine training on Earth in normal gravity and under normal conditions. And the writers instead elected to just power everyone up unrealistically rather than having it make sense with this kind of special training. But why is this still happening so late in the game, after the chamber has been built and rebuilt multiple times over, and everyone other than Goku and Vegeta have been afforded time to train within it? Some contend that perhaps the other fighters are too weak or don't have the mental fortitude to do this. As Trunks pointed out when he first entered the chamber, the changes in environment and expansive blank space is enough to drive someone insane. But Piccolo, Tien, the androids, and even Krillin have all gone through through extreme situations in the past and have trained not only their bodies but their minds rigorously throughout their lives as martial artists. And Piccolo especially, since he has already been in the chamber and left without being broken by it. Others contend that it's the time limit. As we were told in Dragon Ball Z, a fighter can only spend 2 Earth days in the chamber in their lifetimes. Otherwise, the door will disappear and they will be trapped in there forever. However, come Dragon Ball Super, the time chamber has been rebuilt and made better than ever, where now you can spend as many days as you need within it, as Goku and Vegeta have shown by training far more than 2 days within, even at a time. Another point is that it may be related to what Goku said after he and Gohan exited for the first time, that it wouldn't be as helpful and would be torturous on the body to continue to use it. However, this was obviously retconned or proven wrong in Dragon Ball Super, as Goku and Vegeta continue to use the chamber for training, even now when they are far more powerful than they were against Cell. So again, this reasoning is flawed. In the end, it seems like the real reasoning behind this, as it often proves to be, is the writing. No in-universe answer suffices, so we have to take the out-of-universe answer. That Toriyama, Toei, the writers, and producers simply don't want the Z Fighters to use the time chamber anymore, and that instead it's just a cool training method reserved for sometimes Goku and mostly Vegeta. It allows them to always stay ahead of the others and to seem even more badass. Despite it being able to help out tremendously in times of crisis, help even the playing field by powering up the side characters, and prove for some awesome character moments, much like the Kaioken, if none of them are named Goku and Vegeta, that's just too bad. They can just stand there and be impressed by the two who actually get to use the chamber, because that's pretty much all they're really there to do at this point.
Yeah, and you better subscribe, enable those damn notifications.